Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Filthy Read Sunday service. This is going to be the Sunday service. The Sunday service read is just a general collective read, an inspirational message, a pick me up, if you will. It is Sunday here in Korea. Annyeonghaseyo, everybody. Um, I hope you all had a fantastic week. I hope everybody is in good spirit. I learned last night that actually in Korean when you say hello, it's 안녕하세요, which literally translates to how is your spirit. And I think that's beautiful. I personally think that's very, very beautiful. So 안녕하세요, how is your spirit? I'm here to lift your spirits. Again, my name is Aya Celestis, your local star goddess, spiritual healer, medium, clairvoyant, all of that fucking psychic shit. I be doing all that kind of shit. Um, I admit I am not your typical spiritual advisor. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. Uh, I'll tell you what you need to hear, but it may not be in the fashion that you need to hear it. I am not for everybody. Um, but if you tune into this collective and you find that I am for you, do give me a follow and a like. And I open the floor up to mini readings, sliding scale, $5 to $35, depending on what you can spare. Hello, Lady V. Ow. Welcome to a filthy read. I hope you're ready to be bald this Sunday. So let's snatch some wigs. Let's get into the Sunday service. What does the TikTok collective need to know? What does the world need to know this wonderful Sunday morning? That sum me up. She said ready, bald. Ready to be bald. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, the first card out is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, I feel like we're in a space to where we don't really want to talk to anybody, or there's certain people that we want to talk to because I feel like there's things going on in our individual lives that it's like the kind of shit that you just can't share with the average person, we'll say, right? And so there's a need to communicate or express something to somebody. That you need, that's something you need to get off your chest, we'll say, or something you need to get out of your spirit, or maybe just some down to earth communication with like a good friend. But I feel like this is the type of information or the type of conversation that you just like. It's like there's like one specific person, or there's one type of energy that you need to commit to, or communicate to. That was, I want to say that was like a slip of a tongue, but you know how spirit be doing, bitch. You just be saying shit. Oh. Uh, um, that kind of threw me off. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever this, I want to say state of affairs, but like I feel like it's kind of like just maybe like what's going on in our lives as uh like what's going on in our environment, what kinds of things uh are we picking up on spiritually, what sorts of plans do we have for the future, um what things bring us inspiration, um what kinds of things are important. I'm hearing who do we need to build with, who needs to remain with us on our journey, and who needs to be excommunicated, we'll say. Um, a lot of us are either are or are feeling kind of destabilized or unsettled at this time. In some form of fashion, there's a lot of stuff like kind of in the air, just kind of in the air. You don't know what's happening. Um, we don't know where we're going. We don't know what's coming in, and there's somebody that you need to talk to. Well, guess what? I do all that shit. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I feel like there's just a need to connect with somebody on a deeper spiritual level. Maybe the people around you, you have recently realized that maybe aren't on realm, if that makes sense. Or there's just certain shit. I was just having this conversation last night with Samia and another one of my friends about there's some things that you just need to talk about with certain people, and maybe those people aren't around you at this time, and if they're not, I was making a joke, but I am that person for a lot of people. I am very good at what I do. Very, very good at what I do. It scares me sometimes. And I know I scare other people too, because they be like, oh my God, how does she know? How does that? Ah, because I be knowing shit. I be knowing shit. And a lot of y'all probably be knowing shit too. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh no. So a lot of us have, it's almost like we have bigger aspirations or a much grander vision of the way we see our lives. Or I'm hearing things that we want to manifest, or like, uh, I'm hearing somebody here, somebody watching, has aspirations to buy a house or own property or something like that, and it's kind of like, in this current, in this, in this global climate with the way that things are going, it's kind of like you don't even, it's impossible to see how that's gonna go or how that's gonna happen, right? Um, that answer is going to be different depending on who you are and who you're talking to. But there's just a lot of things in the collective energy that are unclear. And I feel like a lot of us are just kind of, are terrified of what's to come, or terrified of where their path is going, because I feel like a lot of us have gotten used to trauma and trial and tribulation and betrayal, and we've grown accustomed to so many detrimental people and places and circumstances and situations in our lives that is what our consciousness defaults to suspect, right? That's not the fucking truth, bitch. I'm here to tell you that's not the truth, and that's not what's happening right now, okay? Let's keep going. This is really solemn kind of all of these reversals. Three of Pentacle. It's like, this is kind of, it's like the people we have trusted, the people we have wanted to collaborate with, the situations from the past where we believed that something was going to work out and it didn't. Or I'm hearing the lies that people have told us about other people and you believed it. And there's just like this overall, this there's an overall vibe of people in some of our lives really, really dropping the ball on us, or really, really not not showing up in the way that you would show up for them. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. But I don't want you to You cannot move forward in your path, in your journey, holding that belief, because you will continue to run into those sorts of things. There's like a massive overhaul that needs to happen on an individual and collective level of what the enemy looks like. Oh, here we go. The enemies, the most treacherous, vile, detrimental, evil people in my life have been the people closest to me. The people that I let into my heart and into my life. Those have been the people who have proven themselves to be the most unworthy of my presence and prayers and magic. I've done money magic and in prayers for people and watched their lives prosper just for them to turn around and stab me in the back, bitch. But guess what happens? I call my power back and now them bitches are in detriment. Because that's my power, bitch, not yours. So if you're in that situation and you're feeling disempowered, call your fucking power back, and you can do it verbally. It requires no magic or spell work. You can literally say, I call back my power from people, places, circumstances, situations that mean me no well, and watch what the fuck happens. Detriment immediately. They can't have it. Just saying. Damn, why is all of these energies in, like, look, we got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, now the 3 of Wands just came out in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and everything is upside down right now. Like the 3 of Wands in reverse, you don't know where to go, you don't know who to turn to. A lot of you want to travel, but you don't know how that's gonna happen. It's like everything's just kind of like everything just I feel like everything seems upside down. Hey, kitty cat, I love you. How you been doing, booby? I miss you, kitty. Time with like you and your family. You all were so kind to me. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's not. It's not forever. And if, especially since we approached that eclipse made me feel fucking fantastic. I've been feeling fantastic. I've been doing my inner work. I've been healing and dealing, popping my pork chops on a handstand and down in Itaewon in Seoul, South Korea, bitch. I've been resting and nourishing my body in meditating and energy cleansing and doing all I've been doing my work. So this eclipse has uncovered a layer of peace and excitement that I have not experienced in quite some fucking time. Ow. Yes, ma'am, PM Services. How may I direct your call? Okay. And if you aren't feeling that way right now, t- it's because you are holding on to belief systems that you're not going to make it, that you're not going to make it, that you're incapable, that you're not worthy, that you're not enough because of these bald-headed Nickelodeons and these skank scallywags, harpy pussy ass hoes trying to fucking fuck up your fucking destinies, swap destinies, doing magic on your man and shit like that. It's got some crazy ass feminines out here using magic and doing shit. It's crazy out here, y'all. And if you have been a victim of any of that, I am sorry. I don't I don't know what else to say. You don't know how to move forward. You don't know what that looks like. You don't know what your path is, how it's unfolding. But this is the journey of life. This is how it goes, right? A lot of the programming that the world wants people to believe is that you have to have like some packaged kind of goal, some end game, some ultimate sort of thing or to fulfill, right? That is not ever how life has gone for anybody who has ever lived. The purpose of life is quite simply just to fucking live it in the highest vibration, absorbing the most joy, uh, walking into the most happiness, and surrounding yourself with the most loving people that you possibly can, whilst building whatever environment and thriving in whatever environment you choose or that you're guided to. Um, and they make it difficult to do that because they want to throw like distractions and expectations and obligations that aren't even yours, um, outdated ideals, outdated modes of thinking, spiritual. A lot of people are in spiritual imprisonment right now, and it's not entirely their fault. If you don't know what you don't know, you know. Um, Obligations from like family in which can be, I can understand that can be hard, but you have to live your own life. You cannot live your life for your family or for anybody else, because your life is yours and their life is theirs, because every individual on this planet is on an individual journey that is unique to the experience that they're having on the planet at this time. And the longer you try to lead a life that is being projected onto you, the more unhappy you will be. And the further away you will be from the person that the divine source has created you to be. And the further away from all of these things you will become. So, another goal of your life path should be to become the most authentic version of yourself that you possibly can. And the easiest way to do that is just to not give a fuck about what anybody else has to fucking say. And a lot of people say, well, that's easier said than done. It's easy as saying it and then doing it. You know? Uh, Say for the fact that you live in an environment or a country or something to where being yourself could get you killed or imprisoned, or or your family killed or imprisoned. I can't speak on that. I am not even going to pretend to know what that is like. And my heart goes out to people who live in these sorts of environments. How do you do it? Bitch, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I wake up every morning and be like, I don't give a fuck. I just don't care what people have to say or think. Bitch, I love myself. I feed myself. And I nourish myself. I don't know. I feel like I am one of the people who was born. I've never really given a fuck about societal norms. I don't care. Uh, my mother will tell you that I'm hard headed. No, I just don't give a fuck. Because if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I don't care what your expectations are. I don't care what the fuck you want me to do, bitch. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do because I know what my interest. I've known what I wanted to be when I grew up since I was like 5, 6. I knew the type of person that I wanted to be since as long as I remember. And look, nobody can tell me different. You know, it's actually part of the reason why. Well, this is another story. I'll share this. I want to get back to the reading, but I'll share more about my journey if you're interested at the end of this. But for me, it I feel like I was born with a vital tool to navigate this current society, this current way of being more easily, and to attract the things that God's source spirit has for me with not resistance from external forces. You know, I wasn't although I was raised in a matriarchal family with my great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mom. So I had three powerful black matriarchs who had their own shit and their own businesses and shit and like doing their own shit and they're highly educated. That's all I fucking know. As a black woman coming from black women who are powerful, that's all I fucking know. So I can't. Like it's like I can't I can't that is the foundation which shaped who I am. And I would like to say it was a damn good one because my mom was a bomb.com. My grandmother was too, and great grandmother were too. They were the first. They were a lot of women in my family were the first in my family to do so. And like my grandmother was one of the first um, black nursing home administrators in the state of Texas ever. I think she was. I think she told me she was one of in the top three of like 10 at the time. That's huge. I think she told me she had her own house at 25 in like the what in like in the like back in the day. That's my stock. So I'm not a weak bitch. I wasn't even raised by weak bitches. Anyway, but that's besides the point. That's just a little personal information about myself. But I said all that to say that a lot of you watching, even if you're not a POC woman, even if you are our less melanated sisters watching, we, as women, we are made from the same stock, right? I don't want anybody watching to get discouraged just because we're quite frankly in a place in a resting period right now. It's not like we're in a resting period right now, kind of getting our energy together through the rest of this fire sphere because we're in Aries. We're in Aries sphere right now. It's a fire sphere. Fire spheres are good for manifestation and taking inspired action, not forcing shit to happen. Divine feminine, we don't gotta force shit. We magnetize it. We bring it and then act. Taking inspired action upon the things that we desire or we want to manifest we don't have to force shit. Don't force anything. Don't even force a ponytail. If it don't work, it don't work. Just saying, we're not forcing relationships, we're not forcing a job, and we're not forcing ponytails. We're not doing it anymore. We don't have to. And I feel like the sooner we can get to spirits telling me to shut the fuck up and pull cards and move on. So I guess I'll do that. Oh, Knight. Was it the Knight of Swords in transition, crowning this energy, crossing this energy? Um. So all it takes at this particular in this particular event space is the organizing our thoughts. Like I did it by accident last night. My the thought form of my manifestation. I was just kind of following some sort of thought pattern. I was like, oh wait, this is what I want to happen. I want this and this and this. And keep it simple. Keep it simple. I think I told I think Samia, I told my friend this last night. If you are particularly if you are like an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, one of your spiritual manifestation talents by birth from birth is like writing. Writing or speaking. Anything related to the of course the air element. Um just write some shit down in a blank journal on a sticky note, and we'll just write it down and watch what happens. Set it and forget it. Even if you're not an air sign, that'll work for you too. But there's something here about writing it down and working toward it, or watch it happen. Like it's like for me, because this has worked for me. Like you write it down, you live your life, a certain situation crosses your path, and then you do it. It can be that easy. Because when I tell y'all, when I tell you, when it's time to go, when our manifestations and inspirations start coming in, it's going to be quick. It's going to be quick. And I want to make sure you, if you're in this space of like, woe is me and nothing's working out and things are stagnant, blah, 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 you can miss it. Or if not miss it, because you can't really miss anything that's meant for you. But it's like you could delay the process unnecessarily, we'll say. Okay? Let's keep going. Ooh, bitch. Ah, here we go with the bullshit. Okay. The devil in transition has come up in so okay, so the devil in tarot is kind of, it's a tricky kind of energy. I guess first of all, it's the sign of Capricorn. So if you happen to be a Capricorn like I am, the devil comes out, it's usually a good sign. It's usually a good sign. But what's interesting about the devil, um, and I've said this before in another live, but I'll say it again because I just find it very very interesting that it's designed this way. But the interesting thing about the devil in tarot is that it is the same as the lovers, but it's dark. Like even in this deck, let me see if I want everyone to look at this because if anybody watching, if you own like the traditional Rider White deck, I want you to go and like really examine this because I find it very very interesting and it's going to illustrate this point very very clearly. But the devil and the lovers in the tarot have similar imagery, a similar vibe, but one of them approaches the energy from a place of union and togetherness, and of course, oh, there it is. Okay. See, like, look, look. So this is the lovers in this deck, and this is the devil. It's like it's got the similar energy. One's at day, one's at night. One is union and togetherness and closeness, and this one is too. But it's got like this vibe of that it can go too far, right? And with this with but say coming out in this reading from this vibration sometimes is difficult to tell what what in what people what people in our lives are teaching us love or showing us love, or what people in our lives are is come or like an addiction or uh a detrimental kind of, or like a taboo or forbidden or something, right? And it's up to us as individuals, as sovereign beings capable of independent thought and intuition, to be able to tell the difference between a distraction and a savior, between it's like how much fun can we have without it going too far? And I think this another reason this has come up is because whenever human beings particularly are in energies like this, with all of these reversals and all of this stagnation, and I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna go straight to my nearest addiction, or um straight to something that'll give me a temporary fix of positivity without the long term effects of love and joy. It's easy to do that. It's easy to do that. And so use your discernment at this time, I'll say. Um because Thank you, Spirit. A lot of times, especially if you come from, if you're in an environment or you come from a family or what have you that is very oppressive of like this sort of thing, this your natural uh inclinations, your interests, they try to like demonize in your way of life, we'll say. um you can be deceived. Another thing about the devil card is that it can entail deception. And sometimes the people, places, circumstances, and situations that we come from have been deceiving us the whole time. And a lot of people on this planet at this time have been deceived by people they maybe once trusted, by people that they loved even, that's telling them that the things that they love, the things that they are interested in, the things that bring them joy and clarity and inspiration are demonic, are sinful, or evil. But it's farther from the truth. And I feel like on an intuitive level, on a spiritual level, on a divine level, and on a heart level, we know that it's not the truth, but lack the courage or the safety, I'm hearing, to break free or remove yourself from that environment. If you are in such an environment or around such people or in such a family, I don't care how you do it. But at some point in your lifetime, get the fuck away from that shit. Sneak away to safety if you have to, because anything that is telling you that loving somebody, whoever it is, or loving something, truly loving something from the heart, no matter what it is demonic, is leading you astray. Because the highest form of vibration possible in this universe is love. You know, and I'm not talking about the way in which you would you know you love on a surface level. I'm talking about really deeply care for something or someone in a way that would destroy you if it were that type. That got this is I don't anyway, let me just keep going. This is not okay. Tell me why the lovers just came out in reverse. Some of you or everybody, some of you have been convinced to walk away or distance yourself from someone or something that you love, or something has negligently tried to take something or someone that you love from you in whatever way that is, very intentionally. Something is trying to or has tried to take something or someone that you love away from you on purpose. I don't, in whatever way that this is manifesting. And this has caused or is what's causing you disconnection from yourself or your life path or your journey. Okay. This is not what I expected to talk about today. Um, the Eight of Pentacles here, it looks like we are doing, we are, there's an energy of like either somebody either throwing themselves into work to avoid thinking about this, or this is people just like working on themselves. Um, I'm hearing trying to rebuild, either physically or emotionally, or mentally or whatever, or spiritually even. Um, I'm hearing take your time. Take your time. Take your Give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, especially if you've been like working really, really hard, like thinking that this is going to be the solution to get you out of this previous energy that we were talking about of like stagnation and like or instability or what have you, like, or betrayal, something like that. And you think, oh, maybe if I just work hard enough, if I work hard enough, this is another one of those of another one of those things that people tell us the program. If you stay diligent, if you keep chipping away, one day eventually you will get there. One day, blah blah. That is a fucking. While hard work and dedication can bring you the things that you desire, it has to be done in a way that is in alignment with the person that you are. And that is what the fuck they don't tell you. And that is what they don't teach you how to do. And that is the thing that everybody right now is trying to figure out what that means for them. It don't. Okay, bitch. It looks like shit just got fucking real. Buckle up, Buttercup. The tower has appeared, bitch. Y'all know I hate this. I hate I hate all of the swords except for like the ace. And I hate the tower. But y'all see why I just clutched my pearls and almost dove into the ground. But with this tower here, I feel like this this is a very, very positive omen, especially if you have been in a space to where you have found it difficult to break out of the matrix, or difficult to break away from your environment or these people or this situation or this mindset or something. There is an event coming up in their lives that is going to completely fucking change everything for the better. Because it looks like collectively with all of this energy in reverse, especially with the lovers coming out in reverse, I don't want anybody to ever be separated from someone that they love. That is the most heartbreaking thing to experience, to lose someone that you care about. I lost one of the most in my life. I lost my grandmother, um, a few years ago, several years ago, and that there was nothing. I haven't experienced a greater loss. So like when I lose people out of my life since then, I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, that was the most important person that I could have lost at this particular time, bitch. And so you walking out of my life or betraying me or leaving me or causing me grief is a is dust in comparison, bitch. So get the fuck on. Grief can teach you those things. It can teach you whenever you lose people that are important to you, it teaches you what's really important, and who is really, really important in your life. So, I said all that to motherfucking say there is an event coming up in our lives that is completely going to change everything. And I feel like it's, for some of us, I'm hearing it's like night and day. It's like it's blinding. It's almost like you spent an eternity in the dark, and all of a sudden all of a sudden you open the door and the sun is shining. It's blinding. It kind of hurts. A lot of people are going to be blinded by this, especially people who are in the dark. It's 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 so positive. It's like almost overwhelming. Actually, it's kind of scary. It's a little scary, but it's good. I don't know if that resonates good. But this is how it's being shown to me. It's like it's almost like I- it's almost like a shock to the system. Like I don't think we're gonna believe it. Let me see what the fuck this is, because now I'm like, the tower. Oh no! Oh, something. Oop. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Let me show you. So, the Seven of Cups came out with what is this? There is a card behind the Knight of Wands. I don't want to look at it yet because I want to be surprised with you. So, with this Seven of Cups and this Knight of Wands here in transition, for some of you, there is someone who is coming towards you, up, or someone who is thinking about coming towards you. To like do, it's like, it's, for some of us, there's someone coming towards us, but they don't know what to do, or it's kind of like, it's like it's like they're gonna come and then kind of like figure it out when they get there. Like it's kind of like, okay, am I gonna do this? Do you want to do this? Or is this? What about this? It's like they're gonna do whatever they can to ch- change this vibration. Maybe, I don't know. Take it. I don't. Or I'm also hearing to make it right. Like somebody here is going to do whatever to make this right, and they're coming with this Knight of Wands here. They're coming in hot. Like you'd be like, some of you are about to be so bald that I don't even think the most expensive wig on the planet is going to be able to save your scalp. You might have to buy a whole new head, bitch, an entirely new cranium, buy a bitch. Go to Amazon and get a whole new head, bitch, because you're gonna need one. Um. For others of us, whatever, for others of us, whatever this tower is going to put us in a position to be able to pursue whatever it is that we want to in life. Take whatever path that you want. I don't know what it is, or I'm also hearing to create whatever it is that you want. I don't know what it is. Are we ready to look at the card behind the Knight of Wands? Are we ready to look at it? I am. I don't know if I am. I say I am, but like I just put my hair in a bun. I don't want to have to I don't want to have to shave this shit off today. Are we ready? Oh God. Oh God. Did y'all hear the motorcycle outside? Did y'all hear the motorcycle outside? I threw the card. I'm sorry. I'm done. I threw the card. It went out the window. It's gone. No, it's not. So, okay. So, if you. I just had a motorcycle drive my place too. Girl, we need to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what's going on, but we all need to collectively get up and get the fuck out of here. Right now. We need to leave. It's time to go. It's time to go. The Ace of Cups. It looks like this Knight of Wands energy is bringing in the Ace of Cups energy. If we choose to accept it. If we choose to accept it. Because the interesting thing is as well is that both him and the knight have come up in transition. So we may or may not. It's like I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know your fucking story. But with the Ace of Cups, this is an emotional offer, a cause for celebration. Now, the Ace of Cups could be an emotional offer. The Ace of Cups could be an opportunity, an emotional opportunity. It could be a job. It could be something intimate. It can be. I'm hearing it could be a family. It could be maybe somebody's bringing you a baby or some shit. I don't fucking know. It could be anything at all, but for sure it's something that it's an emotional new beginning in whatever form or fashion that it comes in, right? Not this Nickelodeon, this fucking cut, bitch. I'm pre annoyed and I'm pre stressed out. Okay, let's keep going. King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles have come out. Um, for some, okay, if this, okay, how do I put this? If this is something about like money, or if this is something like a something about money or resources, there's something here about discussing your terms of payment or discussing your somebody like talking with you about how much you want to get paid or how much does something like this cost or um how much do you want to spend. I'm hearing or what do you what do you want to do with this money or what do you want to do now? How do you want to invest? How do you want to move forward financially with this situation? Something like that, or like discussing the terms of a contract in how much money you're going to make or something of that nature. Okay. Maybe there's even for some of you maybe this is like there's like a lawyer involved here. It's something like that. Oh bitch, this is wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, okay. um I need a minute. Okay, the Queen of Swords has come out in transition as well, so we have the King and the Queen of Swords here. I'm hearing don't compromise your boundaries here. There's something, don't compromise your boundaries and stand up for yourself. You don't have to you don't have to go along with the okey doke just because there's money involved or like there's something here about don't you don't have to to or placate to or uncompromise your is something here about not compromising your integrity in like really being very stern and serious about your expectations without without speaking too brazenly or too sharply. It's like making your point in a compassionate way, not necessarily in a ooh interesting, not necessarily in do y'all get what I'm trying to say? Speak compassionately but forward. Soft but stern. Okay? You don't have don't we're not around here to play games because I don't play games. I don't beat around the bush. I don't I'm not going to placate to your insecurities, and I'm not going to stroke anybody's ego. I'm very clear and concise with the way that I communicate. Y'all can tell by the way that I speak so eloquently. I'm sorry. I need to be stopped. Who gonna chat me, boo? Brought to you by Edia Chocolate Mocha Coffee. Sponsorship deals, bitch. I'm here for Korean sponsorship, bitch. Hit me up. Ten of Wands in reverse. Whatever and whoever and wherever is bothering you, what is instantly not going to be a problem. Whatever the fuck this situation is going to solve a lot of the mundane issues that um, humans go through. It's like this is going to clear up a lot of energy for you to create the life of your dreams. This is going to clear a lot of baggage, a lot of things that have been bothering you will be cleared up. Uh, t- uh, easy. This is going to make a lot of your lives much easier for you to finally be like, okay, fuck that shit. Now we can get down to business. Let's get down to business. Somebody here somebody here apparently likes Mulan. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. I like this is a good Sunday service. Um the Knight of Pentacles has come up here, and whatever this energy is talking uh ready for us to breathe a little, not a little easier, like up the 10 of with the 10 of Wands in reverse is like an energy of like it's not a little bit easier. This is like a lot easier. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A lot easier. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, whatever this is talking about, this is a long term kind of a coin, like a long term stability, long term success. There's something about it that like for as long as you do it, if this takes 10 years, if it's over the next 20 years and 25 years, it's almost like it's giving building towards like a generational towards like that is to where it's not this is not talking about anything that's like a one and done um kind of energy. It's not like a one and done thing. This is something that's going to last for a lifetime, foreseeably. Okay. And also, whatever this is, we got the 8 of Wands in the Hanged Man, there's no need to rush. You can, it's, there's no need to rush, because do not get overwhelmed with, because you're going to think of so many things that you want to do and where you want to go, blah, blah. Take your time. This this is here to stay. This is here to stay. This is here to stay. You don't have to rush and get everything done. take your time and think things through and then carry it forward. I don't know if I should be excited or scared. I don't know. I don't know. I like my head. Like I like my brain. I like my cranium. This is the money. My mother gave me this face. I don't know if I'm ready to get a whole new fucking face, whole new head, bitch. I just got this one. If you missed that joke, I'm sorry. Oh God. Four of Swords here in transition, crossing this Eight of Pentacles here. Remember, if you have been working hard, this is going to give you enough space and financial support to really, really, really rest. So everybody now should, if you do not have a magical resting routine yet, this you need to start thinking about how you're going to rest, because you're going to need to rest, because I feel like there's a lot of momentum around this event space. So there's a lot of momentum around this situation, and I feel like it could be easy to burn out quick or easy to get overwhelmed. But there's something here about resting is important too, because there's a lot of inspiration and creativity I feel in my heart here. But remember that you need to rest, and that this energy isn't going anywhere, and that this is part of a new journey. That this is not something, you're not entering a space to where if you need to just use up all of this energy and this resource because it's going to leave. This is this is the you are entering a space of a new journey, meaning over time, a long time, here with the Knight of Pentacles too. All right? Okay. Um am I going to get a final card here? Let's see. If this the end of it. Yeah, with the fool here in reverse, I don't feel like again, I don't feel like this is like I don't feel like we're starting a brand new chapter. This feels more it's start it's starting something new, but this is also giving me like picking up where you left off with something that you had already started or already begun to create, or something that you were already up. It's like open. I'm seeing a door kind of open up down a hallway that you are already walking down. Am I making any sense to y'all with that? Cause I don't want, because it's like Spirit doesn't want me to, what wants me to tell you all that this isn't something like completely brand new. There's something about this that is very familiar, but it's just maybe like a door opening to like another pathway to it or something like that. Does that make sense? I hope so, because I sometimes I just don't know what the fuck. Every time a card comes out, I'm getting scared now. Damn. Five of Pentacles in reverse. No need to count pennies anymore. No need to count your coins anymore. This is the end of lack mentality, the end of poverty for some of you, the end of I'm specifically hearing counting coins, the end of scarcity. Um the end of compromising your time in your life, in your integrity, in your resources for survival, the end of survival, because you have had the strength to, we have the strength to move on, because we have the strength to keep going, because we I'm hearing because of the strength of our ancestors. All of this is like ancestral veneration and protection and like propulsion. This one hasn't, because this feels like it's almost like there's a huge potential of energy behind this, and it's kind of like, and it keeps growing. But I feel like this is why we're being called to really move slowly with it, because I feel like if you were unbalanced, oh my god, that puzzle piece thing. If you were unbalanced, what the fuck? I'm still here. God, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Boom. Is that good enough? Okay. I feel like if you were unbalanced or unsteady energetically or mentally or something, this could really, 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 really overwhelm somebody who wasn't ready for it. That's what this is fucking giving me. Which is why this tower is like, watch out. Don't be a bald headed bitch. It's okay. You can take your time and you can walk from here. You can walk through this. You can go as fast or as slow as you need to. Relaxation and rejuvenation in mind. Um, can we get a final card, Spirit? No. Spirit's like, no, bitch, we need to get to we need everybody to know everything. With a magician in reverse, nope. Okay, this is for, okay, I'm just gonna say it. If anybody who has been trying to counter manifest or do magic against you at this time, they're gonna have to watch you do all of this shit. Number one, it didn't work. Number one, it didn't work. And number two, part of their, uh, aside from getting skull dragged by spiritual forces, they're going to bear witness to God's most precious gems, all of the goddesses, the spiritual Batty McFatties, with a fatty, slay the game in a way that the world has. I don't know what the fuck y'all got go. I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on. I don't know who you are watching, but congratulations to you, sir or ma'am, cause this is lit. This is Liddy McTitty on a Tuesday. Liddy McTitty on a Tuesday. Um. Also, yeah. Okay, that's yep. Yeah. Somebody. Yeah. Okay. I said it. I said it. Okay. You're so pretty, Heifer. Oh, girl, I know. I know. It was a gift from my mother. It was a gift from my mother. Oh, the Chariot and the Seven of Wands. I'm not gonna put it out, but it came out. You, any any haters or like drama or whatever with the Chariot will be swift. You will be taken away from it, or be taken away from it, or either you will be taken away from it, or it will be taken away from you, or it will be swiftly dealt with by spirit or by security. Y'all gonna have to come back and tell me what the fuck this is about, because Five of Wands in reverse. It can't, like, there's no, this cannot be influenced or destroyed by external factors. If people have tried to interrupt your progress or interfere with your journey, or cause you grief with their fucking drama and vitriol, not no more, bitch. That you can't be touched. Anybody, again, any person, place, circumstance, situations that tries to sabotage this is going to get fucked up in a public way. God will make an example out of anybody who tries to fuck with this. It will make an example out of you. There, I'm not begin to describe the lack of follicles that your enemies will possess. Compare compared to compared to them, Mr. Clean will have bundles. When he ain't. Oh my god. Compared to your enemies, Mr. Clean has bundles. He's got inches. That's funny. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is no small thing. This is no small financial event, y'all. Also with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting you. Do not financially support people who do not love you. And if you're not sure if they love you or not, the answer is they don't. And that kind of goes with for everybody. Except if you done did something to like hurt somebody and you don't know if they're mad at you or whatever. But there's something. This is no small coin, and do not help people who have not shown that proven to themselves to you. She said, Mr. Clean having bundles compared to compared to the ops. These people who have fucked with you, they already don't have any fucking hair. But if anybody tries to get in the way of whatever the fuck this is, they're going to be, you know. It's going to make Cynthia from the Rugrats look like Rapunzel, bitch. Whatever the opposite of Rapunzel is. Can we get a final card, please, and thank you, Spirit? A final card for this energy. One final. Can we get a final period? Dang it. They want to keep talking about it. Can we get a final card? A final card. The Seven of... This is not a final card. The Seven of Wands. Do not let... Don't let... Okay. Just as divine source spirit won't up, do not let other people's words and actions throw you off as well, because all they can do is talk and bark. It's kind of like you see how these dogs are like barking and yapping and doing all this shit from like behind the gate. It's like, why are you hating out from outside the club and you can't even get in? It's very that. Don't let them get to you. A final card, please, and thank you, Spirit. If at all possible, please. Okay, maybe not. Also, with the Eight of Swords, the few people who know about this, the better. Keep as many people in the dark about what you have going, about what you have coming in, about what you and about what you have going on. Like, keep as many people in the dark, keep as many people confused and bewildered. Leave them in the dark. Leave as many people in the dark as possible. Moving forward with this, don't share this publicly at all. Okay. I guess I'll know whenever the reading's over, but it's not over yet. Make it keep proceed in your life as if nothing has happened. Like for some of you, I'm hearing bored and unbothered and like, oh, nothing's really going on, nothing's really going on. But like behind the scenes, you're doing all this fucking crazy shit. Eh, and don't flex on the gram, and don't flex on the book, and don't flex on TikTok. Damn it. Fuck. My favorite thing to do is flex on these hoes, to be honest. I am not gonna lie. I am the flex queen. I will show up, show out. I will pop my pork chops on camera to let a dumb lame bitch know who the fuck she's not. Not because I think that I'm better, but because it's fucking funny. I like to see hating ass hoes mad about some shit. It's the funniest thing in the world. Okay. Um damn. I was just getting ready to pop the pork chop. I mean, no. You can pop your pork chops. No one's spirit would never tell you to not pop your pork chops, but don't pop your pork chops on social media. Like pop your pork chops and take pictures and kind of share it with your friends, but don't pop. There doesn't need to be any pork chops for everyone to see. No pork chops, okay? I'll pop them at. She said I'll pop at home. No cameras. Good, good. Come on, spirit. Wait a minute. One final card, please and thank you, spirit. Okay, I'm gonna end the reading on this card because I want to do some mini readings right now. The Knight of Cups here, who if you've been single and you want a man, here he is. He's romantic, he's charming, he's a Nickelodeon, but he's yours. Okay. um Anyway, the floor is now open to mini readings, $5 to $35 sliding scale. And I will snatch your wig a $quarter, $5 the way you toss the night. Girl, I'm the first to toss a night, bitch. Like, ugh, okay. Not that like I'm not interested in like a connection, but it's not like I'm not like I've never been the type of I'm not the type to like seek out masculine energy. And I usually get suspicious if there's like if a man's even allowed spiritually, if God even allows him like around in my physical presence, because I'm kind of like, okay, you're either allowed to be here or God needs to fucking teach you a valuable lesson. Which one is it? Or maybe it's both. I don't know. I just be getting suspicious. So listen, I've always had king's land on my table, not really knights. So I feel you. Yeah. I mean, I would rather it be like a king or a knight instead of a page. Unless it's not talking about like intimate connection, but this is what I'm talking about. Let me get some of that. Let me get an emperor real quick. Because the knight is auditioning for the goddess, the candidate for goddess. The emperor already knows that he has it. He just shows up and you're like, oh, hey, daddy. I don't think I've ever met a man in emperor energy before. Sort of. I sort of have, but not in America. Like I didn't really meet men who had who sort of had emperor energy until I left America. And now it's kind of like I'm kind of like maybe I was looking at it from like maybe my judgment of masculine energy was being informed from a contaminated sample. I said what I said. Anyway, um, anybody would anybody like a mini reading on the live? $5 to $35, and anybody at all. If not, I'm gonna get off and lay down and recover from this. This is actually a really, really good Sunday service. You do. You want a mini reading? You want a live mini reading, girl? Send your coin, girl, so I can snatch your wig real quick, girl. Let's do it. Let's get into it. This was a really good one though. It's I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning of it, it kind of scared me because I didn't know what the fuck was going on, but now I do. You, I didn't see a notification. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, girl. Are you ready? Are you ready for a filthy read, Diva? Are you ready? You ready? Are 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 you ready? Okay. You ready? Okay. Mm-mm. Ooh, girl. Okay. You got. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to scare you, but you have. Okay, someone. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, okay. Okay, I was right. Somebody here is going to attempt to set you up, to hurt you, because this was wands in reverse. Whoever this masculine fire energy is, there's some he's got like a really, really nice smile, and there's something about him that there's something about him that there's something about him that I don't trust, but only because I can see that he has like a giant scimitar behind his back. He's got like a giant sword behind his back. He's smiling. He looks charming. He's handsome, but he's not to be trusted. And there's something about this situation to where it's kind of like, oh well, I have no reason not to trust him, but but I feel like you don't know, you don't. There's something that he's presenting, or there's something that he's offering, and there's something about this to where you're on the fence about it. You're on the fence about it, but you don't know what's. Because I hear you in my head saying, well, that sound like it's like okay, well that seems good. This sounds good. This is okay, but also intuitive. And your intuition is telling you that there's something that you're missing. 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 Um, do not. Okay. Point blank period. Do not go out with this person. Do not go anywhere with this person. Stay home and rest, and you will avoid disappointment. Because you need some rest and relaxation anyway, because you be doing too much. And it looks like this is one of those situations where you could potentially do too much, and crisis can be avoided. Crisis can be avoided. Just stay home, get a bottle of wine, light some candles, draw you a hot bath, throw some salt in there with um with your dried rose petals. It looks like you have dried rose petals or something like that. Um It looks like you have essential oils too, but I don't think it's not the type of shit that you would put in your bath, because it smells like pine needles or something like that. Don't use that. But use some flowers, some rose petals or some shit, and draw you a hot bath, and work on healing your heart. Work on healing. Focus on healing tonight. Do not go anywhere with this quite fatal fuck boy. Whoever this person is don't go. You don't around masculine energy. Take a spiritual bath, bitch. Absolutely. You don't need to be anywhere around masculine energy or masculines at this time. Focus on your spiritual healing through water, through rest, through meditation. Damn, that was quite to the point. Yes, because the romantic connection that you seek, Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups in reverse, the romantic connection that you seek is going to show up whenever you're not even fucking looking for it, bitch. I feel like you're gonna be doing some completely unrelated shit, like shopping at fucking Pottery Barn or Hobby Lobby, and then you meet somebody. You're gonna meet somebody in the most mundane, random space, um, that you could possibly think of. Do you have any questions? Hello, sunshine. Right now, everybody, if you're just joining us, welcome to a filthy read. I am doing live mini readings, $5 to $35 sliding scale, and I will snatch your wig accordingly. You don't? Okay. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for supporting your local goddess. I love you very much, bitch. Jump your ass in that bathtub right now. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I told you what the fuck to do. Do it tonight. Do it tomorrow. Do it whenever, but do it away from a man. Ooh, he's still there. I'm getting the fuck up right now. She said, "I'm getting up right now, bitch. Don't." She said, Don't delay. Do not delay." Um, anybody else before I get off? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody at all? Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. Ignore my nail, it came off. Going twice. All right. Thank you all for joining me on a Filthy Read Sunday service. Be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflection.